Capricorn. What is going on with the either surrounding energies or it's like inner conflict or something? I don't know. Something's up. Guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Eccentric RockStar'Seed, and my setup is different right now. I got a different inspiration right now. I want to be out in nature, but I can't be out in nature as directly as I would like to because it's pouring down raining. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I hear a dark cloud has been lifted. And then I heard it's something about living in this house. It's very acoustic. You know what I mean? And then I also heard, well, I saw in a dream state, someone was trying to show you a good time based off of trauma inflicted on them. So it could have been, what does that mean? If trauma was inflicted on you early enough in life, you are kind of groomed into normalizing it or believing that that's not a bad thing. But you don't realize how deep rooted that way of doing things is. So when they, I guess someone intermingling in with your energy in your friendship or in your connection, I guess they feel like something was awakened. So if they were already walking around hard-hearted or feeling empty-spirited, feeling worthless, feeling different, you know what I'm saying? So you kind of woke something up. You made them feel different. And then I got women who don't believe in co-wives. And this is a man that was raised by groups of these women. And when I say raised, I don't mean just by like a parental figure. I mean by past long-term marriage or long-term commitment. So how do I respect a woman or women who does practice polygamy or something like that? So someone, you could have showed up more religious than what they're accustomed to, even if you're in the same religious group. Sometimes when you meet different people, obviously you meet a diverse of different religions and different cultures and things, and you see how different people live around the world, and somebody's learning a lot from you. Obviously you're not from where they're from, or even if you have similar experiences, you could be spiritually connected with somebody who has a different religion or different culture from you. And then I saw, I'm not speaking to people who solely rely on tarot or spiritual evolution. I don't know what that means yet. And then I saw a lot of things you're not. And that's wanting, someone's not wanting a relationship or wanting to revolve around his or her relationship. Like something about that whole scene with being in a long-term relationship is starting not to resonate with somebody. So the irony of it is, if you're somebody who practice polygamy or believe in it based off your religious beliefs, then you're not resonating with the whole relationship scene, whether married or not. You're just not resonating with it. That could have came from a bad experience, or you're mirroring somebody who you could have met somebody who came from a string of bad experiences via relationship. You have the Ace of Cups. You get more emotional satisfaction with hydrating your own spiritual garden, hydrating your own emotional well-being. This is very independent energy. Aces are an opportunity to go a different way. And I feel like if so much of your lifestyle has consisted of partnership, you're not doing that right now. You don't feel like it. What's the energy on the bottom? The overall energy is on the bottom. Page of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? That's embarking on a different journey. Physically removing yourself from a family dynamic or a group of people, maybe everybody. Who knows? Wanted to flip over the Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's a burst of passion. I feel like something in you snapped and said, I want to do something different. I want to go on my own for a while. It kind of took somebody for a loop. They was not expecting that. And then you got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This gives me opportunist vibes. On one hand, this could be the energy of someone wanting to appear like this in their energy and in their connections with meeting people. You know, they want to seem electrifying. Somebody who's passionate, somebody who takes action, somebody who's going after what they want. Or somebody did that to you and now they reap what they sow. You see how if it was in the upright, all these extra people would just fall off. Or these are cycles that you're trying to complete by going your own way. But it's in reverse. So I don't want to go off the back and just say it feels like you're in your south node, but what I will say is you flip something on its head, because in reverse is like you're standing solid, like she's not moving. It doesn't appear that she's falling or nothing right here. But these people right here are on the top of that wheel. So let's see. Somebody doesn't know if they're passionate about what they get from you. They know they are, but they still passionate about this too. Maybe they wanted to turn you on your head, and in turn, you being the way that you are, I think because you're solid, you going in a different direction, cause somebody to really like steadfastly, they lost their temper, but how they're showing it, it looked like it's a bunch of people in the mix now that don't need to be there. Somebody's trying to get on somebody's couch. I heard my cable's out. That's somebody's excuse for coming to somebody's house. And they want to be on somebody's couch. Somebody's looking for shelter. Now this is what wants to flip over now. You have the Magician. And then you have the Three of Cups. Oh boy. And then you have Justice. That's going right under that Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I told you, somebody is making fake friends with a lot of different people to overcome one energy. And that one energy is you. Someone couldn't penetrate. It don't seem like somebody could penetrate you or have penetrated you in the way that they might have assumed. You're too talented or too smart. When I see the Magician, I think of creative energy. Naturally, you see how she's creating something. She has that ability. But what it seemed like, you know, this is somebody's creativity that just couldn't be copied. And when I noticed that too with the Wheel of Fortunes in reverse, somebody's trying to copy this aura that you got, or somebody's trying to duplicate it, or trying to make people be that way, or find you in other people. But what the reality of it is, it really broke somebody down that you went in a different direction, unfortunately. But nonetheless, this Magician, you can create your own destiny. You want to create something on your own. You don't want nobody taking credit for your progress. I feel like that too, and I see it in a professional sense and or personal sense. Something about these friends or somebody who have you been networking with. Like, I'm totally content on my own. You see that? It's obviously the same person, but it's three of the same person. And then you put that together with these three people right here. Something about these people. They kind of carry the same manipulative spirit or something like that, or they like what you bring. Something about what you bring is a start to something different. Or something you're about to bring is revolutionized and it's the start to something different. I just feel like you blocked a lot of people. Whether you counted on them or not, they disappointed you and you blocked them out. Oh, okay. Everything. You have the Emperor. You have the World in reverse. And what I say, you have the Seven of Wands. I'm not taking the opinions right now. You sending somebody to voicemail. If you didn't block them, that's the same thing as sending somebody to voicemail. You don't want to talk. I think the tables turned now that you don't want to talk. something you want to go at something on your own. As the Emperor, that's somebody who takes action. Oh yeah, when I see the Magician, this gives me like very like Virgo, Gemini type of energy. Somebody who's creative. In some instances, it can even represent Aquarius, but it's creative energy nonetheless. It's somebody who's very, very smart. You know what I mean? You may not talk a lot, so people think you're dumb, but this is very, very smart. Okay, tell me more about the Page of Pentacles. So it's something new coming to the table, or you're bringing something new, or you're doing something that's different from tradition, and you're the Emperor, and the world is in reverse. Someone's not trying to look at how big you're becoming, or how noticeable you're becoming. Somebody's trying to block that out, or someone's trying to block you. You're getting to be too big for your britches, according to some. You're getting to be too big for your britches, according to somebody. Like somebody is like stuck, like kind of like the ego's deflated. The wind's gone. They don't have that massive erection in life. Not for you, but in life. It's like they feel like you're the one who siphoned their energy, and now you're like taking your. Somebody don't want to tell the truth. Let's just say that. Because they're trying to take credit for you, but you out there by yourself. They can't take credit for you. Wherever you at. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's shuffle for the world. What's the world in reverse? Usually in the upright, that's a completion. Okay? I feel like someone's trying to discredit you, but they can't. You coming up as an ace. That's the helping hand of God. And you also, this is the opportunity that's blessed by the Most High. That's what I'm trying to say. Or you're an opportunity that's blessed by the Most High. So can't nobody. The King of Swords. The King of Swords is knowledge. Somebody who's well spoken. And it's in the upright. And that's going on top of the World card. I make new friends. Nothing stops you from going to go meet new people. Somebody wanted to be your end-all, be-all, or thought that they were your end-all, be-all. This is also fertility with the Emperor. I'm not going to say that. Someone made all these plans to hold on that would create. You were supposed to be somebody's golden parachute. Being the Emperor. You showing up as the Emperor, somebody saw that in you. Even if you didn't say it. It's not that you didn't know. And it's not like you don't know how to work on yourself, but somebody saw that in you. You showing up as the Emperor. They could have thought they were going to be a parental figure, a co-parent with you. They could have thought y'all going to make earn a bigger living together. Like you were somebody's golden parachute. I feel like you go through that a lot. With the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. And the Seven of Wands and the Justice. Something is being made corrected. Because somebody is really like eyeing your progress. The Ten of Pentacles is going on top of the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That's too many people trying to mess with you. Trying to mess with your abundance. Or by you blocking somebody out, it just seems like you block somebody out to get ahead. See? The Five of Wands. We all know what the Five of Wands is. That's conflict, that's chaos, that's rage. Jealousy. You didn't know half the people you're supposed to be cool with was blocking you out of malice and jealousy. A dark cloud has been lifted. Okay, what I'm hearing, for 12 months, it's going to pay for you to create this opportunity. It's going to require you to go radio silent for 12 months. Actually 13. Okay? You can't tell nobody. You gotta, even if you change work locations, like you're going radio silent. Like some people think that's a bit extreme, but it's also a little narcissistic to need you to siphon your energy or siphon your resources and act like you're the one that's doing something foul. Anyway, we're getting out of this energy because this energy speaks for itself. Your Ace of Cups, your Emperor, your Magician. It's a new dawn. You see how she's like the one rose to another? You see that? Someone could have been trying to steal your ideas. They want to get to know you to see what they can learn from you to make themselves more successful. The Lovers is in reverse. Somebody was I told you, a lot of fake friends and inauthenticity. Or you're just moving away from business that's just inauthentic. You dig what I'm saying? It's not authentically you. Trying to show you a good time based off of trauma inflicted on them. So whatever game somebody was trying to run on you to put all this together, they now realize that comes from a very traumatic space. The more they listen to you talk, the more they realize, even if they don't tell you that, it comes from people who already took advantage of them. A grown man can still feel raped if he's been done dirty by unsuccessful women. And I say that they're unsuccessful is because they were not able to show up in a way that's healthy and a healthy way to embrace love or show love, give love, receive love. But they're takers. You know, it's a lot. This person could have been met with a lot of disrespect until they met you, or this person could have been had the game that the mind games and the manipulation that was ran on them. It can even come from a parental figure, or just somebody stuck in their childhood. They needed you to be that parental figure for them. And when you didn't want to do that, give me more about the world in reverse. Because that's somebody who does not want something to be over. Judgment. The situation is way too delicate for judgment. Somebody does not want to be judged. Somebody feels exposed, wounded, disrespected. They're very they're vulnerable right now. This gives me vulnerable energy. This can't be over. This is in reverse. And this King of Swords, I think, is you with the Emperor. I've seen that combination of